What's going on, Ophiuchus? How are you guys out there? I pray you guys are all well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Ophiuchus and me. Appreciate you guys for stopping by here with me today to catch a vibe to see what's good. It is July 1st, 2025, and it's 7:01 p.m. So that's perfect timing, huh? All right. Yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys, old and new. Hope you like, hope you stay. Hope you enjoy the reading. If you are new, I do Oracle, I do Index, I do 3 decks of Tarot. I'm going to use 2 different decks today. Okay. This is the deck I used on the last reading. I'm going to get another card from this deck. And just an additional message from another deck. Hope you guys are all having a good day or evening whenever you see this. Alright, here we go. Deep cellular healing. Yeah. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Alright. Ophiuchus healing on top of deep cellular healing. Okay. Ascensions. Feeling the ascension. Okay. It's too many. But empathic starseed came about. Observing what's not yours. Earth. Learning how to be a human in the world but not of it. And child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Tapping into other people's emotions and what they're going through. Being more compassionate about situations. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy. Visionary. Inspired ideas. If you turn it upside down, it's like looks like the mountain, or just another realm, another world, something like that. So, where do you want to go? What are you trying to do? Where do you need to be? And if you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, you need to maybe go retreat, relax, heal. Okay, there's a lot going on. Yeah, boundaries, let go. Okay, it's not yours to carry. You're tapping in with all of the energy that's going on around the world. Okay, so big picture. We'll open right to it. Oh, perfect. All right. Let's go. It says the Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural, big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, excuse me, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Palladians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily tasks. I'm sorry, I looked away with daily action. Let me back up. To trust that vision and follow it through with daily action. To dream a new world into being. To hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path. To trust a vision before it's reality. Wow. So you need to go to a place. Maybe you need to go to retreat somewhere like the mountains or the desert or something. And get your thoughts together and release other energies. And try to really figure out what's going on here or how you could be helpful or some of your old skills or something. Maybe you want to improve them or start, bring them back online, start doing them again or something like that. But however the case, let's see the big picture, guys. We're here and trying to make the best of it each day, right? So get another card here. Resilient repairs. Okay. So it says, resilient repairs. Meet challenges with openness and uncover strength through the process of repair. So, yeah, some sort of healing. You're resilient, but you have some sort of task ahead of you or something. Renewed hope. Find hope and inspiration in the darkest moments, embracing new beginnings, the future. Wanting the future to be bright. All your little tentacles coming out of the heart, like you have a big heart, but you need to heal it, okay? Repair it. But at the same time, meeting, never giving up, okay? Keeping your eye on the prize, the big picture, all in all, okay? Uncovering the strength through the process of the repair. Yeah, the heart is repaired with thread is pretty strong there. Okay, so let's get us some index cards so we can start the reading. A couple of these index cards. Here comes the hot step. I'm the lyrical gangster. That's Ani Kamozi. Healing the world. Music has always been an international uh, key, like component, you know, that has brought, yeah, the world together. International vibes in its own unique way. Messages in music. Here we go. A new wardrobe. Time for some new clothes. Live or be in the now. They know. What do they know? Sudden changes made. Okay, last pile. Thank you for being patient. If you are sitting here watching this part, keep pushing through. You have no choice, really. I mean, you could give up, but what does that really look like, you know? Can't do that. Got so much living to do. Evolving, ascending, growing, flourishing, expanding. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Been around the world, and it's so funny because this word "whoa" is out here, and I might as well just show you now. So, yeah. Well, this says wow, but I said whoa, you know, okay, whoa, wow, whatever. But, wow, amazing. So, maybe someone really is like a dance instructor out here. Put those together. International vibes. You're like well known internationally. DJ, party starter, and a dance instructor known around the world. The war is won before the battle begins. On top of the world. Surprise! Can't sleep. Stuck on you. You enjoy learning new things. Something is very lucrative. Seeing through rose-colored glasses. Second date. Ooh. Find the time. Don't wait anymore. You feel like a new person? A fresh new start is here. You could have short hair or short locks. Not to be trusted. Popeye's chicken be bussin'. Infatuated. Emotional roller coaster. You can't make this up. Nope. realize, realize. A commitment is on the way coming. Electrifying energy. Personal assistant. Shocked and baffled. Someone's name could start with the letter A. Alexa, Alyssa, Andrea, Andre. God is watching everything. You keep tabs on them. Someone's name starts with the letter S. Sam, Susan, Stephanie. Time to pray. Sandra. Streets are talking. Let them talk. Susanna. Somebody is unstable. Giving God the glory, Yahweh, YHWH, all the time. The heavens are protecting you. Something happened in winter, or something will be happening when it comes back on. Last chance. Maybe you gave someone a last chance, one more time, or in the winter or something, I don't know. Don't miss that opportunity. Fire, 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 Leo, Aries, Sag. Sag, for us, the energy of life needs a boost. If you're born in December. Physical therapist. Oh yeah, wait, no. November also. Sagittarius. So you've known to be you were always known to be a Sagittarian. That's for you. Ophiuchus. It may be overwhelming, but you got this. New information. Here we have it with the dance instructor, 2 times around. Get people moving their bodies. Maybe you're talking to a dance instructor, maybe. Or you envision on doing this or something, I don't know. Netflix and chill at her place. You're into arts and crafts. Culinary arts. New adventures await you. Wow. Single and ready to mingle. Your energy levels are incredibly high. Ready for a solid commitment out here twice. Commitment coming. Okay. I thought I saw something that read differently, but okay. Whatever. New position. Go dancing. You are in love with them. EMT on the way. What's your emergency? You could be an EMT. Smooth sailing from here. Someone's not budging. Collaborate with them. See where it goes. The time has come. Something is extra annoying. Maybe because someone's not budging or doing something that they're supposed to be doing or moving. Case closed. Someone doesn't want to talk about it, just over. They don't want to deal with something. Something is hidden, so play it safe. You have many credentials. Your color could be pink. There's an age gap between you two. Someone's name starts with the letter Q. Quentin, Quincy, I don't know, Kiana. And you love eating fruit. So I'm going to get 3 of these cards down here. Well, get the deck from down there. And then put 3 up here for us and then start the reading. Alright, here we have it. So, big picture thinking. Repairing your heart situations. Just trying to be positive, stay positive, and think of a way to incorporate that within the environment. As a collective, universal whole. Okay, here we go. Yeah, any way that you can contribute your skill or something, your art, your craft. Something is going to be healing, you know, and it's going to be electrifying, you know. Did I? Right, electrifying energy, like it's gonna, like shockwaves or something, you know. Okay. Love. This is a lover's card. Making choices or being so in love with something or someone. I would more prefer to say someone, you know, like the lover's card. But let's just say, okay, if it's something that you love so much, that's, you know, you focusing on yourself. Okay, so you decided to follow um, your dreams or something like that. Balancing. That's the Justice card. Dreamweaver. On top of the world. Find the time. Don't wait anymore. The war is already won. The war has already been won. Anyway, the war was won. It came out in the reverse, so maybe you were struggling to find the determination. At first, I wasn't going to take it in reverse. Just trying not to be, you know, like negative, but and that's why you had to find your balance. You had to get back in sync with yourself, you know. Yeah, okay. Well, and at the bottom we have here the moon. It says the word anxiety. So, right, you know, maybe you were suffering a little bit, you know, with just your feelings and everything going on around you, us, the world, um, the emotions of everything, your emotions personally, how you feel, you know, right here with this heart, you know. And maybe, something, you just didn't, you felt like you couldn't go continue or something like that. But there's something that's not obvious or something like that. Okay. First deck. Appreciate you guys. Here we have it. First deck. Let's see what we get. So you're trying to balance out your life right now. Repair it. Thinking about the things that make you happy. Like, dad holding on to his baby girl. Like, just wanting the best for her. What's your dream? Excuse me. Maybe you weren't, tapped in. You had no drive or something like that to look at it from another perspective or to put energy back into it again or something. Okay, let's get this party started. Here we go. You have here 9 of Wands. Yeah, resilient. She looks like she's just in a place of prayer or, she's focused, on something. Strength card, Knight of Swords, and the Tower fell out. So being real with yourself, even though, things are falling apart or something, or telling yourself something or realizing something, or maybe you heard somebody say something and it helped you see something differently or something. Gain some sort of strength. Okay, so first 2 cards out. I have a Page of Swords in reverse and a King of Cups in reverse. Underneath the balancing. In order to keep things balanced, I'm starting with self here. A form of healing. Like you don't want to get overly emotional about something. Like here with that moon card over here at the bottom. You don't want to be anxious about something here with the Page of Swords. Or start, worrying or, looking up things that, I don't know, that will deter you or something like that. Or hearing things that would deter you. Hmm. But however the case here, she said, free your mind. If you choose love, you could turn it around. I'm tripping because both of these are in reverse. And the Page of Swords is like, looking for information and, or snooping around, trying to figure out something, learning about something, um, sending a message of some sort. But here it's just like with underneath that whole justice and balance, keeping yourself balanced, but also wanting to be some sort of balanced energy. Like I said, for the world, like a collective type thing. And you're trying not to get too like emotional about something or too like obsessed about something. Like looking into something too much or I don't know what's going on with that. But realize, realize, realize. So you know what that looks like. Something that isn't right, imbalanced. Okay. Underneath the Dreamweaver, you have here the Page of Wands, which is you taking the steps needed to move forward. And here's the Moon again. But not getting too overwhelmed about something. You're resilient. And at one point in time, you maybe lost your drive. So the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands again. So, I see stability. Even though you didn't have any drive, you still were grounded, You're at a certain level in your life already. You've achieved a lot already. But, there's so much life to live still. Okay? Just because there's so much going on in front of us does not mean that we are still not going to continue to live. This thing isn't going to continue to cycle and cipher through, okay, time. So, healing is always required, at some point in our lives. So here you have your Three of Cups. And this talks about friendships. So maybe you could even be repairing friendships or close family units or something. People in your family, checking on people, again, or more often, or something. I don't know. Maybe want to go out, do something, or celebrate with someone about something. I'm still stuck on this balance card though. Balancing out this life that you have. Try not to get too emotional about something though. You don't see where it's gonna go though. You don't see how big this is gonna be. Even though that you are a big dreamer, and that's what you're doing right now after having a moment of challenge in a sense, where you didn't want to open up to the idea of pursuing something again. But you did find your strength to repair yourself. Like I said, maybe you listened to someone or something. Someone gave you some motivational words, encouraging words, or something. Okay. Okay. So, here we have the second deck. Let's see what we get. I appreciate you so very much, Ophiuchus, for being here with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. If you're still here right now, thank you, guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Come back and rock with me anytime. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all, guys. Thank you so very much. Here we have it, second deck. Let's see what we get. Okay. So, yeah. You're trying not to get too emotional about something. But you feel something. It's like it's the right time, or you refuse to hear any negativity about it, or wow, Ace of Pentacles. So an opportunity is here for you to be able to plant this seed. You finding that determination, the resilience to be able to stand up and begin again, to invest again, to, do it again. Or, not even again, but, just what I mean by again is, getting back out there. And not necessarily looking for anyone to invest in you or this project or anything like that. You're not looking for any handouts from anyone. Yeah, you're like, all that negative tower-like type energy is over. I'm on to the big leagues. I'm here thinking about what is important. How can you move or navigate through something and come out on top? You have here on top of the world. Yeah, don't miss that opportunity. It could be your last chance around to have an opening like this, maybe even with this like type of portal energy or something like that. Okay. Yeah, the portal energy. You found the light energy to move forward, something like with the lovers in the beginning is something that motivates you, something that makes you happy. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups is definitely something that fulfills your space, okay, your heart space. And here with the Hermit, so that was, you know, you in that space and the healing energy, coming up with, ideas, basically, not allowing yourself to get caught up in the 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 overthinking, okay, and just allowing the energy to flow. Okay, yeah, with the Emperor here at the bottom. So definitely, you could produce your own boss with this here situation. Alright, I'm gonna just use the same deck. First I was gonna use the DC deck, but I'm gonna use this deck instead. So, oh, split it right there too. The Ace of Pentacles we just saw, and the Emperor, right? Which is right here. So, yeah. You definitely gonna be moving, shaking some ground, making some moves. May have been overwhelming, but you got this. The heavens are protecting you because you include Yahweh in your life. All right. The moon again. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. So you definitely are dealing with just a lot of emotions. That's what's on the table. Just emotions. Yeah, emotional roller coaster. This is what it is. And you have an abundant amount of good energy. And now look here with the Six of Cups. Right, sitting on top of the Six of Pentacles. So, you could be, like I said, balancing out your family life. Also, with the Three of Cups over here, your friends and your family, maybe trying to spend more time with your friends and family. Okay, yeah, Ten of Cups. Maybe something you want to do or cultivate with your family. Something that you definitely wished and prayed for, or something along the way, like this dream, or you dreamt a dream, and looks like it's about to come true. All because you walked away with the Eight of Cups. Walked away from the stagnancy of it all and evolved. You had the word evolve somewhere. Like, okay, gotta walk away from this dead end energy and move towards life, okay, and the light of it all. Just rest and heal until the right energy came about. Okay, so you were resting and healing, coming up with ideas to maybe figure out how to accomplish these goals, you know, more planting of seeds, okay? But like you never stop, that's just what you do. You invest in yourself, or you never stop investing in yourself. Yeah, because you love yourself. Ace of Cups there, like you said with the lovers, you know, you love yourself. You have a big heart, you know. You love yourself, and you love your family and your friends too. And there's some big picture. There's something that you're trying not to get too emotional about. There's some sort of big dream that you have, and you're so very motivated to move forward and do this big thing now. Um, it's been in the works, and you have all the right um, levels of energy right now to accomplish or get something going where the momentum is just going to be, like I said, electrifying. Okay, so congratulations to you, Ophiuchus, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.